the new creatives is kind of my main thing, because I've tried to squeeze as much out of these creatives as we can.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kind of launch a new one for by tomorrow.
Sweet.
But I don't want to. Obviously, what happens with these ads is that they fatigue quite quickly.
Is that all TikTok ads,
So
or these ones in particular have fatigue quickly?
not all TikTok ads. It's quite a common thing with. It can be a common thing with TikTok, which is a little bit annoying.
Right.
But these fatigue particularly quickly. I think because the creative was pretty rubbish, which we kind of knew that really truly anyway.
Yeah.
But we just tried to kind of make it work, and it. I would say for at the start it was doing okay, and then obviously it kind of fell off a cliff.
Yeah. It's
Which is
amazing
a
how
little
quickly
bit
that
annoying.
runs out. But,
Pardon me?
Yeah, but like we weren't really that prepped for the first wave of creatives though, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So we just kind of we tried with a kind of a crappy creative, if you will, and kind of went for it. And like I said, it did okay at the start and then fatigued quite quickly. So I think in my opinion, what we normally do is once we get the first creators, we often try to kind of run through a cycle whereby we're always kind of crafting new creatives.
Yep.
Because TikTok in particular does oftentimes have a faster things fatigue a little bit quicker than they would on Facebook. So that's typically what I like to do. Now, the good thing about this, obviously, we're making kind of two creatives,
Yeah.
which is good. And then what I always do is, like before, I kind of just chop them up into different videos.
Okay.
And that's going to kind of be the same deal here, which will be good. And obviously, I'll just need to keep a close eye, because what's interesting is I've actually this week we onboarded another printing company, so super similar to kind of you guys. They do more like their thing is kind of like portraits, I think.
Right.
They kind of sketch people, and what they were saying is that they think that the industry that you're in, or you're having a good talk, because he's quite a key marketer himself.
Yeah.
He was saying that he thinks that the industry just has quite a quick. The ads in this industry seem to fatigue more than in other industries, which is good to know, because what happened is where I think I kind of let the ads kind of run away a little bit and start to and they dumped, because they dumped so quickly. It was like they ran away before I even reacted. So now I'll keep a closer eye, because typically I wait, if after I make a kind of a change to an ad account, I will normally give it kind of 1 to 2 days to actually see what happens. But in between 2 days, they randomly kind of tanked over the weekend. So I think what I'll do is actually just at all times keep an eye on it, even over the weekends, just to ensure that we're not kind of driving the cost per acquisition up too high.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good. And I've just seen all the ad sets currently off. The ad groups, they're called here.
Yeah, so I turned them off because they were tanking pretty hard. So I'll turn them all off, because I think that what I'm probably going to do is, once we have our new iterations, I'll launch the ad that performed the best,
Yep.
alongside it, just to see how it worked with those. But I think for now, instead of kind of me just wasting your money, like I said, I was actually we kind of started just building a new creative that we can actually run with, and actually spend with, as opposed to just kind of still spending and losing money. Because I'm not someone who feels pressured. Obviously, it's all down to your discretion, but in my opinion, it's better to have an ad off than to have it losing money. And we're not kind of afraid to turn the ads off and have a rebuild. Where I know kind of a lot of agencies feel the pressure to always be running ads. We kind of want to make sure that we can be as efficient as possible.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it seems very, very unlikely they'd suddenly start being really profitable. So.
Of course, yeah. So, like I said, we'll run the winner again and the new iteration from those ads, which is good. But yeah, for now we've obviously sent off for the new creative. So hopefully those
Yeah.
arrive
I mean,
kind of as soon.
I'm having them shipped from the US, so shipping should only be like a 2 or 3 days, really. But
Okay, perfect.
like I said, because of the nature of the product, it's
Okay, cool.
possible if
So,
you
so
actually
you
send it.
reckon they should? Sorry, I just cut you off. Say that again, sorry.
I was just gonna say it is a bit annoying. Like I think I mentioned, because of the nature of the product, it has to be sent to me, then to the artist, then back to me, then to you. Like it's taking a bit longer than maybe it normally would to get the product sent.
Yeah,
I'm guessing,
yeah.
which is annoying.
But I mean,
But
it should be cool. Hopefully, they're done by Friday. Would you say they should be arrived by Friday?
yeah, so the other one I processed on Thursday and it shipped out yesterday, I think. So hopefully it should be there tomorrow. Really, I don't know how quick US
Okay,
shipping is, but it's like a few days usually.
okay, awesome, perfect.
And the other one might be a few days later, maybe.
Okay, cool. Well, we've got the. I think I've marked them both as shipped, so I can ask them um, when they arrive, and then hopefully we can get the videos quick. The man, the man one that we have, he makes the creatives quite quickly, which is good.
Cool.
I'm not sure. I think the woman might take slightly longer.
Yeah. So they tell you a rough time frame when you order from them.
They don't tell you a rough time frame, but they have you have kind of stats. So the first one, the man is he's kind of no on his account. His one says like he delivers extra quick.
Got it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And what about like getting in touch with that girl that's already made one? Is it worth getting her to do a new script, film a new video?
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Because we could get one made.
Yeah, sure. Do you want?
2
How do you
days.
contact her?
Through Fiverr?
Through Fiverr. And obviously she's already got the video. Yeah.
The
Okay.
product. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would be perfect. I would get her to record it differently. So what I can do is I can just. Would you want me to just script out what's her one? Her and her boyfriend again.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What I can do is I can script something out. I want. The thing is, we needed a better hook from her, so I can script out a hook.
Okay, got it. Yeah, if you shoot that across to me, I'll try and get that made ASAP, man. And I mean, there's a
Perfect.
few other people I've worked with on Fiverr before that might have kept the product if they liked it, if they didn't bin it. So maybe I'll try and
Cool.
get some more of them as well.
Okay, perfect. So what I'll do is let me know. Yeah, shoot those guys a message if you can, and let me know if they still have it. I assume they should have kept it. It's not like it's a shit product, so
Yeah.
they should have kept it. Let me write that down. So I know kind of what I'm doing. I don't want to make a false promise.
I'll message them straight after this call to see if they still have it.
Okay, perfect.
I wanted to ask, what's your honestly general thoughts about it so far? Because at first I was quite confident because it was doing like, it was maybe about break even on, it's doing like a 1. I don't know what the CPA. Oh, it's a CPA, innit? The CPA was like.
Yeah. So the cost per acquisition when we started, I'm pretty sure it was about £12.
I think it was a bit
But then it
higher.
shot right up.
Because I get
Say that
£12. I get £12 on Google, which is what my kind of goal was. So I think it was a bit higher. I think it was around 18 or 20, wasn't it?
Okay.
Which I think is still
So
just about
my
profitable.
thoughts are still positive. To tell you the truth, when we launched with these creatives,
Yeah.
I kind of just wanted to see if we could get sales, really and truly, at any cost per acquisition. And the fact that we got sales pretty immediately, and the touch points are quick, I'm very glad with that. If I had a concern, it would be that we need to be able to whip up creatives as quick as possible, new creatives. But I think as long as we keep kind of cycling through creatives, I think there's a lot of scale on TikTok with this, to be honest. So yeah, because I don't. The worst thing is having a client that's kind of like a fighting a losing battle, and I definitely don't think that's the case.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good then. Alright, wicked. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so you're quite confident. And like the conversion rate, is that good? And the CPC? Are they
The cost per click super low. The conversion rate is a little bit low also, which is a little bit annoying. So my thing with TikTok is that how easy is the mobile checkout process? From like attaching your video and things like that, because that was something I noticed, because the cost per click was low, But that was what was throwing me off a little bit.
So the cost per click was good, but the conversion rate was a bit low.
Was a little bit low. So my thinking of that is maybe the checkout process could possibly be a little bit clunky on mobile, possibly. I don't know. That's just something that it could be, because obviously you have to add a custom product. So that's something. If that's not the case, then we'll just have to get better traffic. Maybe the traffic that I was generating wasn't good enough.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to double check that. I'll put that on my to-do list. I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah.
Just to check it on. But I'm
Awesome.
pretty sure it should. I don't know. Like the Google conversion rate, I was checking earlier. It's like 4.7% over the past 2 weeks. But that's like warm traffic though, so it's obviously going to convert better than TikTok.
Yeah. And the thing is with TikTok as well, people on TikTok, the conversion rate is just a little bit lower, because people on TikTok are just like, in I don't know how to say this in a professional way, but they're essentially just there for the vibes. Like they're just
got it.
Clicking on lots of stuff. So so the quality on TikTok is always sometimes a little bit low. So I would expect it to be slightly lower than the rest.
Okay, good. But the CPMs look good, man. Really good, to be honest.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's why I'm really positive. So are you running any paid traffic on Facebook?
Not at the moment. Just retargeting. It's the only thing I've got profitable right now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I was going to say it might be worth trying retargeting for TikTok. It's not.
Say that again.
Is it worth trying on TikTok retargeting? Because there's definitely some traffic from other sources.
Okay, yeah, you can. We definitely can. I know TikTok's targeting isn't quite as good, but that's probably what I'll do. So what I'll do is I'll launch the winning ad and a new creative to a retargeting audience on TikTok. Oh, and you have big custom audiences as well. Yeah, I think we should be okay actually. Even with these creators, I reckon I can hopefully bring them back to life a little bit. I'll do it at quite a small daily spend, maybe $10, $15.
What do you mean by custom audience? Like an email list lookalike type thing?
Yeah. So we just have you just have a big order list, because you've obviously made a lot of sales in your lifetime.
Yeah. So what? So is that for like a lookalike? You mean? Is it that type of thing?
Yes, yeah, like a TikTok's kind of version of a lookalike audience.
What do they call it?
Oh.
Because on Pinterest it's actor-like.
Yeah. Let me see.
It doesn't matter too much. It's just funny they all give it a slightly different name. Each different.
Yeah. It's. I know you can. Do you know what they might? I think it's called a lookalike audience. You know.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. I respect the fact that.
I know you build. I know you build it in the custom audiences section. I'm pretty sure it's called a lookalike audience. So that's something that we can leverage, which will definitely do well. So yeah, I'm not. In all honesty, I'm not really worried about it. Like I said, your worst nightmare is a client who you just can't get results for, because that's just the worst type of client to have. So I'm not going to kind of blow smoke up your ass at any point. If ever I do think that kind of we can't get you somewhere, I'll tell you before you have to ask us, because I'm sure it will be a nightmare for both of us. But that's certainly not the case now, and it's not something that I can see happening for at least for the foreseeable.
Cool. And I just want to confirm, did we agree to like set back the start date by a week, because the account got banned?
Yeah. So start date was set back. So yeah, I'm not gonna be like I said. I want you to be cool. I want you to feel like it's kind of a win-win for both of us.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. And I mean, just like curious, so I can understand the platform. What type of creatives is it that work well on TikTok as a general rule?
Yeah. So I actually I was doing some studying yesterday, and user-generated content is the best type of content. I think that now, I think it has a 70% more likely to influence someone than anything else. Oh, wow. So user-generated content is kind of what we're looking for. Things like unboxing videos, even just like a reaction, something just pretty much what we're trying to get now. So I'm not a super big fan of making the video look like it's a sales video. I want it to look like a TikTok. that's kind of the aim. So even on billow, the one thing I'll probably send them back is to just actually, it sounds crazy, but to have it a little bit rough around the edges.
Got it.
Kind of the rough around the edges that it is, the more influence that it's likely to have.
Okay. Got it. All right,
so yeah, that's the main thing. TikTok even have on. Say that again, sorry.
So what were the rough instructions you gave on billow? Do you give them just the hook?
Yeah, I gave them instructions. I can shoot that over if you like. When I'm back at my desktop. But yeah, it's
Yeah, I'd love to see.
Yeah, it's pretty basic instructions. So the main thing I gave them was the hook, because that's the main thing, and then I didn't want to structure them too much in kind of how they go around it. So things I structured was the hook and the call to action, and I said that I want the video to be about 20 seconds long. But I didn't want to structure the middle part too much, because I don't want them to seem robotic. I want them to just do their thing. And then what I did is I actually picked the two people who have the most kind of a kind of a young and trendy look, as opposed to someone that has this kind of over professional.
Got it. Yeah, understood. Okay, sweet. And they're both like young people you went for, right? Because the demographic is a bit lower.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're young.
I think that's basically every question I want to know, man.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Cool. Yeah. Shoot me over anything you like, and do you know what? I can even. Do you want me to shoot you over my? I know you're not on Slack very often. Do you want me to shoot you over my number? If that would be easy. I don't mind. And normally, obviously, we talk on Slack, but I don't want you to miss anything or something like that.
Yeah,
so I don't mind.
I
can do either. Yeah, if that's easier for you.
Yeah, I'll probably get back to you quick on WhatsApp. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll send you my number on over here on Slack then. Yeah.
All right, wicked. Yeah, awesome. Man.
Cool.
All right, I'll leave you to your evening, man.
Awesome. Take care. Yeah.
Yeah, wicked. You too, man. Have a nice day.
Cool. See you later. You too. Bye bye.
Bye.